Welcome back. Today, on our journey through the Bible, we will learn about what the life of the Hebrews became in
For the
Egypt.
Bible tells me so. Little ones to him belong. They are weak, but he is strong. Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves me. The Bible tells me so.
Moses. Our memory verse today is taken from Hebrews 11, verse 23. By faith, Moses, when he was born, was hid 3 months of his parents, because they saw he was a proper child, and they were not afraid of the king's commandment. Too many Hebrews. Many years later, after Jacob and Joseph and all his brothers had died, the children of Israel grew to be a great nation, just as God had promised Jacob. But now there was a Pharaoh that did not know Joseph or Joseph's God. He became very concerned by the large amount of Hebrews in Egypt. In his mind, the Hebrews could become so numerous that they would join with the Egyptian enemies, overthrow the government, and take over the country. So, the Pharaoh decided to control them by making them slaves. He put evil taskmasters over them to make sure they worked and to whip them if they did not. They were made to make bricks of mortar used to build up the city. However, even though they were being mistreated as slaves, their population continued to grow. This worried the Pharaoh. So, he decided the best way to stop their population from growing was to kill the Hebrew baby boys. Every Hebrew baby boy born after the Pharaoh made this law was to be drowned in the Nile River. A special baby boy. During this time, two of Levi's descendants, Amram and Jochebed, had a baby boy. They had two other children, a girl, Miriam the oldest, and a boy, Aaron. But they also loved this new baby very much and decided to hide him. For 3 months, Amram and Jochebed, Miriam and Aaron tried to keep the baby quiet so that the Pharaoh's guards could not hear him. When they could hide him no longer, Jochebed came up with a plan. She made a little boat of bulrushes and daubed it with slime and pitch so that it would not leak. Then she put her baby boy into the boat and placed the boat on the river. Miriam stood guard in the distance to see what would become of her baby brother. The discovery. Meanwhile, the Pharaoh's daughter came to the river to take a bath. Jochebed's little boat meandered near where the Pharaoh's daughter was. She saw the boat, told her maids to fetch it for her. When she opened the boat, the baby cried, and she had pity on the child. Immediately she knew the baby was for one of the Hebrew women. At the same time, Miriam came running up to the Pharaoh's daughter and offered to find her a nurse to take care of the baby. The Pharaoh's daughter said yes. So Miriam went and got her mother. The Pharaoh's daughter asked Jochebed to take care of the baby for her, and she would pay her for this work. So Jochebed agreed and raised her son for 12 years. After he was 12 years old, he went to live in the Pharaoh's palace as the son of the Pharaoh's daughter. She named him Moses because she took him out of the water. In his own strength. While living in the palace, Moses received the best training in Egypt. As the Pharaoh's grandson, he was in line to become Pharaoh as well. One day, when Moses was grown up, he saw an Egyptian taskmaster beating a Hebrew slave. This made him very angry. So, in his anger, Moses hit the taskmaster, killing him, and buried the body. When the Pharaoh found out what Moses had done, he intended to kill Moses, but Moses had already left Egypt. Stranger in a strange land. When Moses left Egypt, he was about 40 years old, and he went to live in the land of Midian. The priest of Midian, Jethro, had 7 daughters. They were responsible for getting water for the family and for their father's sheep. When he arrived in Midian, Moses was sitting by the well when the priest's daughters came to get water. Some shepherds were there at the same time and tried to bully them from the well. However, Moses stepped in and defended them and drew the water from the well that they needed. When the girls got home earlier than usual, their father wondered how it is that they were finished so soon. They told their father about Moses, and he told them to invite him to their home. So they did. Moses stayed with Jethro and his family. He married Jethro's daughter Zipporah and worked as a shepherd caring for his father-in-law's sheep. Now it's time for our activity. First question. Who are Moses' parents? Correct, Amram and Jochebed. How old was Moses when he went to live in the palace? Yes, he was about 12 years old enough to know who he was. Who is Moses' father-in-law? Correct, his name was Jethro. Now, try to write or say the memory verse from memory. Then, take a sheet of paper and draw and color a picture of the little boat in the river.
Yes, Jesus loves
Next
me.
time, we'll read
Yes,
about the Lord
Jesus loves
fulfilling
me.
his promise.
Yes, Jesus loves me for